Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Tuesday. We are here to continue our Dishonored playthrough. We started on Saturday. We went through the opening sequences where we were framed for murdering the Empress and kidnapping Emily, and we went through. Let's see, we went through we escaped from the prison with the help of some friends. We went through the sewers. We met Pendleton and Havelock, and let's see, what was it? The Hound Pit, I think. And we've gotten our first target, and we also went and talked to Granny Rags. We helped her out. Got some runes and bone charms. So yeah, we're gonna continue with that tonight. Hope everybody's doing well, and let's get this switched over, and we'll get started. I don't know why it's funny. My own bot's not even saying that I'm live. Interesting. Interesting indeed. It's showing Trombones is live, but it's not showing me live for some reason. High Overseer Campbell, he's our first target. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt, and he holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin, is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape. Keep seeing something popping up on my phone here for Discord. Yeah, we did all of that stuff, and we came back over to, this is actually Granny Rags' place. All right, let's see what we got here for, let's see, inventory objectives. There's another. Yeah, we rescued Griff as well. Now I know that there was a secondary. There was a doctor. Someone callers. There you go, Dr. Giovanni's. Yeah, optional. I'd show. Okay. Gentlemen's collars. Break into Dr. Galvani's flat on Clavering Boulevard. So he's over there. Ball of light. See if they respawn some of those darts. There's some darts there. On Saturday, which is when we started. Took care of the wall of light. That was here. It's, you'll notice there's no containers of whale oil here. As we took care of those, we threw the tanks in the water. Hopefully we won't need them for anything else. The dude here, he's still asleep. any good. Not the thing to do. On our blink. Going to get up in there. Scene. Trying not to kill anybody unless it's absolutely necessary. This guy in a dark corner. So dark. See if we can go around this way. Okay, there's no option to use the peephole. It's a cutscene or a transition. combination for a safe. I need to keep an eye out for that. Okay, I've got plenty of the elixir to fill back up. Okay, 2 people on the other side of the door.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing.
That mean he's gonna come in here now?
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
Misbehave. Thank you for the host. Thank you. Welcome everybody from the Hive.
The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us.
No, that's a sub emote now.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov.
Royal
That's fine.
I hear Telly's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
The hug is as well.
It's going to be like when we're married. It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
We still have the Ice Love if you want to do that one. That's the old heart one. Yeah, I didn't realize, and I mentioned it to her today as well, when C-Star subscribed the other day, she actually did it at tier 2. For some reason I was thinking it was tier 1, and that's why I only did the one emote. So I had to add... I had to add the second one today. It was fun. She said, oh, it's fine. You don't need to do a second one. It's not like I can't use the first one. But I said, no. I have a tier 2 sub, so I gotta have a tier 2 emote. Kind of weird that way.
I told her to keep the children inside. I told her.
Okay. Alright, so she's knocked down. I don't know, a good spot to... That's fine. No worries. No worries at all. Ow. Jeez. Slam her down. Oh, put her... There you go. That's better. You can see her feet. Alright, so now can we get this bottle of elixir here? It's a little odd. See, I don't want the...
This city is built on the bones of the Great Ones.
Okay, so he's not even around anymore, so... Alright. He's upstairs. So is he gonna stay up there now? Pocket Watch 50, Dr. Galvani's journal. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course, I won't attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, the month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? Excuse me, I have no time for fools. I will be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tivian. Nice. Okay, so... Is he still upstairs? I think he is.
Ha! You little bastard.
Oh, how am I supposed to get that stuff? Up this guy in the corner here. One of the things I want to go do is go back downstairs. Get that dart. I know there looked like there were two of them down there. Right, two. Guess you pick one up, you pick them all up. I know how that is. Although usually for me it's like, well, nothing sounds good, so ramen it is. Oh, how? To get that open. Hey, Miss Epic, how you doing? Welcome. How's your Tuesday? Alright, so I think we got everything. Was there a cabinet or something? No, just a table. Alright, we'll head back upstairs. Affiliate hype, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Misbehave. 300 bits, thank you. Thank you, very much appreciated. Let's see, why can't I turn those out? I know once I get the possession skill, I can basically possess a rat. And reach places that only a rat can reach. Alright, that just looks like another way in. To the lab. Nice, another remedy. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill that back up. I don't want to get to the point where I can't pick any up because full. All right. Bull rat fetus. Yummy. Anybody hungry? I'm a little teacut, bloody and cut.
I'm a little teapot, bloody
There you
and
go.
cut. Here is my handle.
Here is my butt. But I want to see how much she's changed in Borderlands 3 now that she's older. Galvani Academy notice. Galvani, the latest case, should arrive within a week, containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you getting Fossy Jaw like the Tanners at the edge of the city, poor bastards. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The Vivisectionist. Be celebrated. Revered even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes, not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you to have a friend, an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember, might be a month before I can put together another shipment. Yours in knowledge, Artemis Moore, procurement clerk and provisioner, Academy of Natural Philosophy, South Wing. Postscript. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We've stayed fairly insulated from the plague since so few come and go here, and we've got quite the stock. Chivy and brandy. Let's see, is there anything else I can pick up for some coin? Empty bottle. Some bread, which we don't need to eat. Already got a key. Looks like we got another book here. And there's the guard that we knocked out. I know, right? This salad looks even better. The rat plague. Excerpt from a natural philosopher's notes. For over a year, I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given their rapid gestation and I almost said masturbation. Maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town in the slums exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the docks, where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered the city, exhibit a younger strain of plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slum in some way that is not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague if one consumes enough of the stuff. What's this? Almost looks like maybe a washroom. Toilet. The Leviathan's Sorrow. Read. No. It's always an internal struggle that I have with myself, whether or not I should read everything or just skip some of it, but you don't really know what to skip until you look at it.
Distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander Zoological Survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
All right, let's go get the. That's behind. I do remember. I have played this part way, way, way back when. You just got to find the right book. These books I've got to. Yes. Oh, nice. Look at the reflections. Of course, it doesn't show me. Close the room for now. Just to be safe. Nice. Sewer capacity in the month of nets. All right, this one's one screen. We'll read this one. Excerpted interview attached to a formal report by CityWorks Crew 17 Alpha. I've been asked to know the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. Got to get it done before the month of rain, or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years and never heard of them come below, except to measure will it hold. They go putting up one of the fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years have been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crusts moved into the works. We hear a man yell and scream like he's burning up. We all climb up fast. No other choice. Yummy! Contaminate the Bottle Street gangs. There it is. Oh, contaminate the Bottle Street gang's bootleg elixir with the plague. Oh, that's nasty. How can I? Oh. Let's see. Anybody left? Don't know how to get. There we go. That's how you get them out. Hidden books here. No. Search every nook and cranny. Let's see, where's there another level? Make sure first. I heard somebody clear their throat. Must be down here. Something over there. He comes in here, I'm screwed. Vaults. Could use a teacup. Avoiding the rat plague. Excerpt from a government protocol on disease practices. Much of the public still harbors false beliefs related to the plague. It is not true that while the bile from river crusts will protect against contraction of the disease, nor is it true that crushed Morley orchids act as a remedy, though it is speculated that both of these ingredients are used in both Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy. Consumption of these products before exposure to the plague constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Further, the Abbey of the Everyman warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective, burn 2 hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapors while chanting the names of the plague dead, but it is also considered heresy by the overseers and will be met with the full measure of the Abbey's laws. Tell your neighbors and practice these things yourself. Avoid contact with the infected. Consume your ration of elixir daily, preferably in the morning, and report anyone suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. That's today's PSA. Let's see what this is. The 3rd stricture. Excerpt from a work detailing one of the 7 strictures. Strict the restless hands, which becomes the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade, for even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities, mind and body. Fashion elbow grease. Take that. Slack jaw. Oh, we got some more bolts. Those.
Huh?
hell did he go? It obviously has a rather limited range. Go join your buddy. One more looks like, or sounds like, right, this guy right here.
For the watch! Uh-huh! Just die!
All right. Not what I wanted to do. Got a little over anxious. Where's that bread? Oh, we never found the addition to the safe. I do want to check and see what's in that room. This downstairs. Wonder if that will stay there. If I go out and do other stuff and just jump in here and grab some food if I need it. Alright, so there's supposed to be a combination around here somewhere. I wonder. It could have been in one of the notes or books that I found. You would think that there would be something decent in it. Behind lock. Feeding log. And that's what they've been feeding the rats, I guess. Maybe back up and check the lab. Be up there. See anything here? Bullets. All right, let's do that. Then we'll head back out. Let's do a sweep. It's a save. This one, Travel to Pandysia. Excerpt from a travel chronicle by Anton Sokolov. The men I set out with are good sailors. No doubt half of them have cut their teeth on the rascally pirate ship spawned Sir Conan Archipelago. Or they were, if I should say. Half of them died before we sighted the broken red cliffs, welcoming those who would visit the far continent, as it is called. Sickness, infighting, poisoned by a school of small fish that fly over the waves like birds, landing in the hundreds across the deck, pricking any they touched with toxic quills, 2 thrown overboard by gusting demon winds, quiet Tivian navigator, simply dead in his bunk, wrapped in his white furs, eyes wide with terror. Few have crossed the ocean, and the distance to Pandysia is greater than most would imagine. Most died climbing the cliffs. And now, with but a handful, I stand across the greatest expanse of land that exists. My allies are frightened. This is beyond them, and now their captain is dead too, stung by something that resembled a prairie mole, but reacted with great apoplectic outrage when handled, so it falls on me. Lead them. Still no numbers. That could be a combination. May not even be in this building. It could be somewhere else. We have to come back. Cleaning instructions. Here we go. Dear Ms. Benton, when cleaning my study, I ask that you constrain your efforts strictly to the floors. Please, at all costs, refrain from attempting to clean or arrange my bookshelf. In fact, it would be best to keep it away from it altogether. Otherwise, I'll have to reconsider the terms of your employment. Regards, Dr. Galvani. Postscript, since I'll be out of the city for a few days, I've left next week's pay as well. The bank was closed, so I'm afraid it's short by half. Count on me for the remainder each week, of course. Listen to this again.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Read that one. I have no idea. If it's in here, it is well hidden. Alright, no idea. Alright, we can get out of here, I guess. Let's go ahead and grab a save. Right, we're looking for Distillery. Looking for where we can oh shit. Most of poison.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Let's see what that objective said. Contaminate Bottle Street Gang's bootleg elixir with plague. I wonder if that's in the distillery, maybe.
When the last of the Leviathan is gone, darkness will fall.
Hey, it's Griff. What's up, buddy?
Come on up. The more people die, the cheaper it gets.
We don't need anything he's got so far. Alright, so we can carry 10. At least 10 of those. Assume. Be the same for the elixir. $18 volts. All right, let's see. Let's go. Art dealer's apartment. Cannot be opened at this time. Okay, fair enough.
What?
He's already back over there. Maybe we can get in there. Ah, shit. Wow. Wall Street. All kinds of goodies here. Nate, drop point has changed. Leave it in the shutter or the bridge. Elixir ain't there, you don't get paid. I wonder if it's the bridge that's out front. I saw Slack Joe with your mother. Yeah, I saw him with your father. Let's see what else we got here. Got looks like 4, but I don't know if it's actually 4 or not. We've got an extra health elixir there. Got these. Okay. Go under the bridge and see if there's actually anything to that note. It's down here.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
I don't know if this is the same bridge. They were referring to. Hey. Hey, Mel, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome. How's your Tuesday? Welcome to the channel. No, that's not what I wanted. I want that. See, the question I have now is, should I head over there? Should I go over to the distillery?
The Abbey is dark, its doors are locked, and no more of the great sermons. The Overseers have taken to the streets.
Let's go over here. Oh, behave. But you never heard that before. Ow, man, I've got a stiff neck today for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't wake up with it. Yeah, see, I don't know. See, the objectives is get around the walls of light, but it also says here, contaminate the Bottle Street Gang's bootleg elixir with the plague. Where that is. No, that's fine. No worries. Yeah, that's always one of those tough choices that the streamer has. What resolution and bitrate or FPS to stream at. Alright, let's go over here. It's a bird poop. Oh, nice! You get a new PC. I assume it's on PC. Yeah, I have it. I have it on PC as well. Playing it on Xbox One. This time. I also have it on Xbox 360 as well. I am so bad about having same game on multiple platforms. Of course, you know, these games go on sale a lot. So it's not terribly difficult to get it for a cheap price. Eradication of Black Sally. This one. Excerpt from a popular story of crime and daring by Jules Robin and the Rabin and the City Watch before Slackjaw ran the streets in a distillery district. There was no boss more ruthless, violent, or dedicated to squeezing the average citizens for coin than Black Sally. Like so many from Morley, she was pale-skinned and green-eyed, must be redhead. Ah, with hair as black as the void. That's not the typical combination. They say that she started young, and as a girl, she'd stun a man with her looks, coming upon him in an alley, then smile a one-sided smile, and suddenly run him through with a knife. She'd have his money and be on her way before he breathed his last breath. Nice lady. As a boss, she was worse, ruling over the meanest street gang Dunwall had seen up to that time. Her operation touched everything from shipping to prostitution. She even had a racket going with the Bakers Guild. Finger in every pie, indeed. One man, watch Captain James, we'll call it Rabin, made it his mission to stop her and kept the case going for half a decade. Black Sally met her end when Rabin and his men light smoke fires in barrels near the warehouse where she hid out during the day. She and her gang rushed into the streets, terrified the building was burning. Captain Rabin and his top officers threw nets over them and ran them all through with blade and pistol shot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's it, huh? Okay. Just some health and a book. See, I don't think. Can that reach that far? Guy's gonna get eaten by the rats. Rats are over there, buddy. Anybody else over here? Like he met his end. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Shit. It gave me the option to talk to him. So I was gonna...
I'm gonna loot your corpse.
So I was gonna try and stop it, so I could talk to him. So you saw how that turned out. Lunch. Gaff Street. this guy. Definitely take that. City Watch Guard. Corner where it's dark. Back down the other end of the street. Let's see a way to turn these off. I'm guessing that Distillery is probably where I'm going to have to go to put the rat guts. Probably unnecessary since there aren't any more people over here, but I won't need these myself. Right-hand side. I don't know if we can burst up top. Maybe we could if we got over there.
I don't need shit from you.
Other end. Just trying to run away from the rats. Yeah. Zombie killer, thank you for the host. Thank you. Ice for you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Does your channel, like, have a name? Like a collective name? You know, like I say, welcome everyone from whatever that name is. Like, obviously mine is the Igloo, Misbehaves is the Hive, and Alien Kings is the Nest, and Nades is the Blast Zone. Yeah, see, there's some more whale oil there. Words are hard. Alright, looks like there's two. Yeah, see, probably try... Hello. Mines. Amongst the dead. So how was your Tuesday? How are you doing today? I'm really tired today for some reason.
You always amuse me.
You always amuse me. Get up there. Was. There. Yes, I can. Nice. Good. My day was good. It seemed to, I mentioned a few minutes ago, the back of my neck down just below my shoulder blades, like real stiff all of a sudden this afternoon. I don't know where that came from. I definitely didn't wake up with it. I don't know what the deal is with that. There. Ball of light there.
Hey, I heard you got eaten alive at cards. Bug someone else.
Ultra Square. Yeah, I'm thinking. See, what I don't know is how open world this is. Can I come back to this area later? Now you see all the whale oil there in the red containers. That's what powers the lights. Actually, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna bug me until I do it, so I might as well go ahead and do it. See, is there any? I think we could get some more darts. Some darts in here. Couldn't get because we were full. Just used a few of them. We'll grab another save before we... There.
Word is, he's like a phantom with an army of shadows in front of him.
That guy down?
Like Slackjaw?
No. This is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and the like, bone charms and such.
You sound afraid.
Damn right I am. Down ain't no ordinary man. Touched by the outsider he is, given dark powers.
I was touched by the outsider.
Well, that gave him a leg up for sure.
It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper his name.
Is it true that he lives in the flooded districts? With them weepers and watchers?
That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer to hide.
Explosive bottle. No. No.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Three, at least three.
Don't be sour.
Say, when's Slackjaw coming down?
Not till the next batch of elixirs done. He'll want to check on things.
Then you better get all your shit together, huh?
Everything's fine. I run the still.
Key
like
on
I run
that
a game of
table down
Nancy.
there. I can see it from here. Or if I need to get it to get in.
Not fast enough. Rat. Got anything to smoke or eat? Huh.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, buddy.
Picked up anything good? Shut up.
Oh, yum. Yummy! He's getting eaten. Alright, he won't feel it. He's already dead. Make sure there's only one of them in that spot before I try to go down. Although it's probably, I mean, I see the wire, that's good for some cash.
Hey, blow off, chopper.
Oh man, lots of rats there. If I want to try and go in that door. Front door. Ah, elixir still. Okay, I am in the right place. Recipe for Crackston. Crackston, I'm coming tomorrow to check on the batch. Make sure you're wearing pants this time. And stick to the recipe. 1 part Sokolov's elixir, 1 part beach gum paste, 2 parts sugar water. That's it. More of the real shit you cut in, the less there is to spread around, and the less coin I make. This ain't a charity.
So he goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real witches. Crazy. He just wants to know.
Distillery District. Excerpt from a pre-plague promotional book on products made in Dunwall. Across the Empire, Old Dunwall whiskey is not only the finest libation of its kind, but is also an important cultural tradition among discerning folk. Every time I hear the word folk, I think of Firefly. Sophisticated and common alike. Captains moving their ships across the great ocean always have a bottle in their quarters for occasions. Fine restaurants and bars keep it in stock. Farmers across Bristol exchange Old Dunwall whiskey when healthy children are born. Some might disagree, preferring highbrow drinks such as King Street Brandy or one of the other brands from Morley. Sales of Old Dunwall have been brisk through the early years of Jessamine Caldwin's Empress, a trend that is expected to continue. Aged and bottled in Dunwall's Distillery District, Old Dunwall whiskey is what you want.
Sneaks in. You know Eddie. Going in at him. Yeah. So he goes from room to room. Kids sleeping. An overseer giving a lecture to the kids. A couple guys training with the town. Stuff you'd expect. But it gets weird. Some kind of machine. Then a woman laughing. Just laughing and laughing. Then music. Kind of plinky, plonky sound. That's what's sure he wasn't drunk. Then he still hears it at night. Never can find out.
Three guys. All of them up above. It looks like there is a lower area to the left. Bats, maybe. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do, you dumbass. So one of them went below. It's definitely not what I wanted to have happen. It's only those three guys or not. those. Alright, 3 guys there.
Nobleman's wife took the butchering knife, carved herself some decent blood.
Oh, I get it. The wife done cut them both, right?
Yeah, that's the gist. Now it's your turn.
Oh, let me think. Okay. Yeah, I got one. Ready?
Listen.
Once was a sailor from Orton who fancied a woman most sorely. He gave her his cash, gave him a ration, and that's all. There isn't no more.
You win.
Oh, I know 100. My mama used to tell me. Any fools sell land over here?
What the fuck are you looking at?
Huh.
See what's going on over here.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get by these guys.
I'll move over here.
Can I not disarm those?
See what's going on over here.
Maybe you're hallucinating. I know you're here. It's just a matter of time. What's this business thing? Is anyone there? Definitely somebody about. Watch it.
I'll move over here.
Really?
Cut this bastard up for the hackney! Knock this guy out! Take him down! Okay, keep banging around. He's as slippery as hadfish guts. I heard you. Where are you? Come on, spread out.
I want to use up all my...
I know you're here.
all my damn darts all the time.
Don't let him get past. I know you're here. Just a matter of time. Oh, I'll find you. I give up. Let me look for him. Let him go.
That's fucking disgusting.
Gotta keep my eyes open.
No time.
Lord Cloud, we got somebody about.
Yeah, someone's still around.
Keep an eye out. We got company.
Someone's still prowling around.
Any fools settling over here?
Still prowling around.
Yeah, someone's still around. What's going on over here?
Where are you? It's just a matter of time, buddy. Someone's about to get shipped.
Oh, I'll find you.
Where'd you run off?
Where are you?
I know you're here. I give up. You got away.
He's stuck. Still got one guy down there.
Yeah, someone's still around.
Guess I could have Think about using ropes, chains. I've got one guy down below.
Yeah, someone's still around. Someone's still prowling around. Gotta keep my eyes open.
What's over here? Anything of use?
Just a matter of time, buddy. Where are you? I give up. He got away.
Oh, wow. Took like 2 steps. I give up. Chicken.
Someone was hurt. Yeah, someone's still around. Someone's still prowling around. Someone wants to get hurt. Gotta keep my eyes open.
Alright, so there was the door. Door over here. Trap.
There is a strong drink made here. I tried it once. Distilled from river crusts by the taste of it.
Another book on the rat plague. How long is this one? Excerpt from a natural philosopher's notes. For over a year, I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats. That sounds like one we've already read. Yeah, it is. So what's up there? Take some food. Some of that. Spirited. What does this one do? Potions give you slightly more mana. Okay, that works. Let's see, what can we swap out? Fencer, sword versus sword. I'm trying not to get into any of those. Incapacity and water. Turn that one on since I'm not near any water, at least at the moment. Right.
The brothels sprang up around the distilleries. They are inseparable.
Let's get downstairs. Just in case. Counts. Bootleg still instructions. Operating instructions. Attach an empty elixir vial to the spout before you turn the thing on. Turn the valve on. Collect the full vial. Repeat till empty. Do not break vials. Do not spill any elixir. No free swigs. next batch. Let's see, any names we recognize? Black Sally, 2 crates. Griff, past due. No ones I recognize. Visit Granny Rags for your gift. Get presents? See, I don't know. Everybody's either dead or unconscious. Down without getting hurt. Drop it down on that. A ton. Almost 2,000 coins. Seems to be a decent amount. Hatters fired the first shot, but Bottle Street gangs fired the last. Not bad. Could have been better. You have to go see Granny Rags. See, all the bodies are gone. Some guys that were harassing her earlier. Wanted us to take care of them. We darted them or knocked them out. Left them out in the corner there. Somebody came, cleaned them up.
I told him, peel it off. Peel it off so it can breathe. That will never wash. Never, never, never. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
Yes, ma'am. There was a rune earlier right there.
I told him, peel it off so it can breathe. That will never wash, never.
Got a 7. That's fine. You know, I've said this before, and you've probably heard it. You know, I'm fortunate enough to... Yeah, see, I don't know why my own bot in my own Discord server isn't showing me live. Okay, everybody else, Trombones and Nate and Miss Epic, you know, either games that they can't do because of whatever reason, like your case, for example, or, you know, I'm fortunate enough to be able to afford or play pretty much anything I want, but I know not everyone is able to do that, so I'm fine with both of those situations. Plus, you know, one of the things that makes me feel the best as a streamer is when somebody comes into my stream and watches me play something and said, you know what, since I've watched you play this, I'm gonna go buy this now. This looks like fun. Oh. And as you know, you've heard me say this a bazillion times, any game that lets me play the way I want to play, it's high marks from me. Yeah. Love me some BioShock. It's... Oh! Shit. Yeah, sometimes the blink to a ledge isn't always... I don't know that I always
Is it on?
trust it.
Blow off, hey. Go on. Toss the damn rat already. Never gets old.
There are actually 3 games. 3 games in the series. Although the third one is a little bit lesser. Of a title. Death of the Outsider. So he doesn't even think to come put more oil in it.
Gotta be here somewhere. Keep stealth, got you now. For the wall.
Yeah, come here. Fuck that up. Big time.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination.
One little mistake.
The Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
I know you're here.
I'll find you. Oh, I'll find you.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district. Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Oh, that guy's still there from Saturday. Having a good nap. Stay away from the rats. There is a rune up in that direction. I'm gonna grab that too. Was it a bone charm? It's a rune. Good. Much good it will do to drop him back there. Do it anyway. Just to be safe. If I could get up onto. Sure. He's probably inside the...
Huh? What?
I forgot to check the dumpster. Drop him there. Bin. Just a bottle. A little guard shack. Must be where the other side of the alley went. Confiscated rune. Corporal Meadows, we found this strange rune on the woman who used to sell pastries up the street. Not sure how she died, but since that thing looks superstitious, we set it aside for the overseers. After your shift is over, take it to them for disposal or whatever they do with them. Don't forget. I do have 2 that I need to spend. I'm gonna come up here to the door and see if there's... Okay, let's see. Nobody here, so... It sounded like somebody gasping for air. Long live the Empress. She was a wench. I don't see anything that looks like it could be a apartment or anything we can go into. Oh, what's this door over here? And I'll be open at this time, right? All right, let's look at those points. All right, how many have we got? We've got 4. Let's see. Bloodthirsty. Build up adrenaline, then trigger brutal melee fatalities. We're trying not to kill people unless we have to. Jump height is increased and falling damage is reduced. That one costs 2. That might be a good one to get. Shadow kill. Oh. Unaware enemies who don't see you turn to ash as they die. That's like the death veil in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So are these the only ones that were... Man. On my shoulders or my neck or whatever it is. Possession, 3 runes. Allows control of animal targets for a short duration. Allows control of human targets. Strategic tips. Possession is very powerful, allowing you to merge physically animals such as a fish or rat for a limited duration. Must have an unobstructed path to target. This power is useful for stealth, enabling you to hide in small places or move through spaces normally too small for you, like water-filled drainage pipes or ventilation ducts. Enemy will try to stomp you if you are possessing a rat. While possessing a hound, you can sprint fast. Level 2, you can possess humans as well. Humans is limited, so combat or fast movement are not possible. Possessing a human allows you to perform simple actions such as collecting objects or opening doors. Allies of the humans you are possessing will not attack you. Security devices attuned to the human you are possessing, like the arc pylon or of light, harm you. we're falling, possessing an animal or human on the way down will effectively break fall. Powering swarm. Someone's a swarm of rats that will attack others. Disperse after duration. Part of me wants to say possession. Part of me wants agility. Let's do agility for now. That will still give us 2 leftovers. So that way the next one we get, we can do possession. So the possession will be the next one that check all the doors over here. Corvo must have short footsteps or strides. His foot sounds are much faster than he's moving. Bulger Square. Save before one. There aren't any leftover objectives. Oh, here we go. The Abbey of the Everyman is the dominant religion. Yeah, same thing. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is a close ally of the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin, is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape. Okay, those are a long way away. Overseer Martins, we've got to talk to him. Sure. Campbell plans to poison Captain Kurnow. Low-ranking Overseer has been blackmailed into putting the poison into the drinks they are to have after the meeting. For some reason, Galvani warned his servant to keep away from his bookshelf. Oh, we already did that one. He like he's bound.
The second thing is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Psst, Corvo. It's me, Overseer Martin.
Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that. Just a minute, please.
I told the Admiral you would.
What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the Void, I'll buy you 100 drinks.
Okay.
Poor...
Overseer Campbell has been keeping the Black Book, his person, at all times.
Circulation, and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so I'd appreciate it if you could release me or at least go gather some firewood. You never appreciate the fine masonry of Dunwall's cobblestones until you've had your face hanging over them for days on end. Nothing would make me happier than joining you and the others, especially if they've tapped some of the finer kegs still left at the pub. The lever is just to my right here, Corvo.
You're right.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious Black Book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
I was just reading in the archive about the Heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer. Or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I will, brother.
Rat, damn you!
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Chances are very good.
See if that guy is gonna come all the way back. Oh, it's taking a leak. Happened to the third guy? Or three?
Huh?
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Yes, of course.
What?
Shit.
Someone get over here! Die, damn it!
It looked like he just disappeared.
Lost it. Where are you? When I find you, it's going to check under everything. Oh, I'll find you. I know you're here somewhere, scum. I know you're here. I know you're here.
Ah, there he is. He went inside.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
I thought I saw three guys.
I gotta get back right now.
We got a prowler on loose. None of this would have gotten so bad if that damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the Empress. Indeed, I believe so. If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion. Look out. We got someone skulking around.
Nice.
I'll write to her again. She has to see reason.
Quiet. Guards, to me! Get behind him! Die!
Where'd he go?
It looked like he just disappeared. Oh, I'll find you. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere, scum.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Where are you?
You keep going.
about 15 minutes or so. There was some wire somewhere. Where was it? Guy gonna come back out? Is he? Iceman taking out the trash. Hey, let's read about me. Wanted for the most heinous murder of our fair Empress Jessamine Jessamine Corvo Atano, still at large. Reward of 30,000 coin for capture or death. Reward will be paid by the City Watch in addition to rewards offered by private citizens or outstanding organizations. The offenses of this man are high crimes under the laws of the City Watch. The edicts of our brave Lord Regent. What about organizations that are not outstanding? Kernau's visit. Wayland. Captain Kernauer and his Ratoon we here this evening say that they are allowed through the checkpoint without incident. I would like him in a fair mood when I have drinks with him in the meeting chamber. Also, be prepared to defend the checkpoint from the inside should things go awry with negotiations. Not that I expect they should, but I want your overseers prepared. Case Kurnow and his men live up to the City Watch's reputation. By Overseer Campbell.
Chances are very good.
Nice.
Okay, now the question becomes... First of all, any goodies in that guard shack? There are, just what I needed. Right. Can I get up here? In. Can't get up there. Guess I have to go through the door. Alright, fair enough. Like some kind of alleyway there in front. At least. Oh, great. Right in the middle of a blank. Play your way. Pathways. Now, we've got this one before. Many pathways through your missions. Front streets, alleys, windows, rat tunnels, rooftops, and waterways. Experiment with different ways. Reach your goals. These two.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Never doubt it.
What's going on there? Someone get over here! Lost it! Burn! You're going down!
Probably should have tried to see if I could get some more darts before I came in here. Or left.
See what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
None of this would have gotten so bad in that damn court.
Know how big this area is over here. Trying to take these guys out now, so I don't potentially have to worry about them on my way out. Although, I guess they did say that there was a Samuel or whatever his name was, guy that brought me in the boat,
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
over here. Take us back.
Righteous and pure, I do every man's work.
Okay, hold, assassin, help! Help! Come on, bleed!
Really?
Die in fire!
of Slackjaw's operation.
The watch doesn't care about a few kids. Maybe the Overseer should go down there.
The Abbey of the Everyman has business everywhere.
Probably go ahead and drop over here. Grab a save. I don't think it really matters. It's not like the world is going to continue overnight. Okay. All right, let's see. That is going to be it for the night. Let's see. Yeah, one change I've made to the schedule is I've added Wednesdays back to the schedule. So we will be, thank you, Misbehave. Thank you for coming out. We will be adding Wednesday back to the schedule. So we've got 4 nights back. We've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So 3 nights each, 4 hours on at least Friday, maybe Saturday too, depends. So yeah, we'll pick up here tomorrow night at 6. And let's see, before we get out of here, let me see right now. I know there are at least 2 potentials. Let's see who we have. Nade, Tina, and trombones. Looks like Miss Epic has finished for the night. Let's see. Let's do. I haven't hosted Nade in a while. He's playing Days Gone. So let's drop in on Nade and say hi. I'll hop over in just a minute as soon as I'm done here. 1 second, please. Swap. Gonna let me? All right. Yeah, let's drop in on Nade. Yeah, he's playing Days Gone, and I will see you guys tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, where we will pick up right here. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Where did my go? Oh, it is. I really do know what I'm doing. It may not seem like it at times, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.